Good to see you. I'll just start thinking about the first puzzle already. Get my focus going a little bit. What's happening here? Eureka in the house. Okay, so we can maybe take this. Well, not take the bishop, but like pin the bishop. Already pinned, but like cross pin. I'm not sure if you call it like that in English. But we call it in Dutch. The rook f8 might be an option here. And that's easy for white to defend. He can take on g4, but then we just win the exchange, which looks pretty good for black. So I guess rook f8 he should go king e2. But it looks a bit shaky. Maybe I can just play a simple move like maybe just knight a6 or knight d7. I'm not sure. Maybe knight a6 is interesting because I have knight b4. But of course my main idea is to go rook d8, rook a e8, check the king, and then somehow win this bishop. Magic Andy. Sorry, Andy, I'm way too slow. Rook f8 looks like the only move to me. I don't see any other move that can increase the pressure on this bishop. It's hard to find a different plan or target. And if I take, he just takes with the rook. I don't see any strong continuation here. When is this gonna happen? I'm not sure. I mean, we're at 29.62, so yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen today, but we're getting closer. And the cap run. I still need to find something good to for the mail command, but I mean, the cow says moo is just a bit lame, you know. And himself. I think I'm gonna go for rook f8. Even though it would really suck to fill the first one of the day. That's not gonna happen. I should add some more comments. Good point. That's a pretty sad list if you click the link. Oh crap. 3 comments. Oh well. Okay, rook f8 it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. It's a start. It's a start. Wow. This is Scandinavian stuff. I should know this. Because I do play this quite often. I should know it, but okay, so bishop d6 is quite tempting, because it's not so easy for him to protect the h2 pawn, because if he goes f4, we have queen c5 check, winning the bishop, and if he decides to go Well, you can still go g3 or maybe even bishop f4. I know bishop f4 doesn't work because we can play queen takes, knight takes. We can take the queen and then we can take the bishop on f4 at the end of the line. Take on d6. Okay, now bishop d6 doesn't seem to work. Hey, Omaha player. The bishop d6 doesn't seem to work. Then we need to try something else. This guy's unprotected. This guy's pinned. h2 is a threat, maybe. Those pieces seem to be the most logical targets at the moment. I know, hold on. So bishop f4 doesn't work because queen takes, yeah. Line I just showed, but I made a stupid mistake. So bishop f4 I can take with the queen, and if knight takes, I can take the queen on d1. Then I can take the knight on f4. Yeah, so I'll be up a piece at the end of the line. So after bishop d6, he's forced to go g3. Now the big question is, does that benefit us in any way? I mean, it weakens his king side. But does knight d4 actually threaten anything? Well, after bishop d6, g3, then it might be an interesting choice. Because we have the f3 square for the knight. But it's not like we have a direct threat with knight d4, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Probably it's just good for me. Yeah, starting with bishop d6 is probably very good because g3 is just such a weak move. And then we can bring on knight to d4 and just have an overwhelming position, I guess. Yeah, that's that's exactly what I thought, Nimza. That's exactly what I thought. Let him play a lame move and then win the game. Yeah, that's lame. So I guess g3 just, I mean, destroys his position too much. Not knight d4 though. It's also good. I mean, we just have a good position. We don't need to. There's not much to prove. Bishop d6, g3, and we have a very good position. Apparently queen h5 is better. No, it's also queen side, I mean. Knight e5 is coming. You got everything you need here. Why are people challenging me for ultra bullet the entire time? Right. I guess we're gonna take on c3. Rook takes, and then someone attack the knight. So we have this queen takes e4 with check, and attacking the rook on h1. But I'm not yet sure on how to. We had a bullet tournament yesterday, Omaha player. In 2 minutes, it's considered bullet, I think. I wanted to go bishop d7, but I just noticed he has knight e7 check, which is really annoying. We'll see what we'll do today. We'll see. How to kick the knight away? Firiki is in white again. Not sure if he does it on purpose. Ah, bishop f8, queen d5, bishop e6. So you're just trying to win the knight. That looks quite simple. I was maybe focusing on some complicated stuff. Unnecessarily, most likely. Yeah, he only has one move because he needs to protect the knight. So he should play queen d5. Then bishop e6, and now the knight is lost. There's a whole lot of noise coming from outside. They're building a fitness center right below my apartment. It's such a joy. Do you think I'll hit 3,000 today? Don't think so. Barefoot in the park sometime this year. Yeah, don't think so. This looks good, yeah. Nice. You should join up. With what? Do you think tactics are a good way to improve? Yeah, of course they're a good way to improve. I mean, you practice your calculation, your pattern recognition. There's quite a few things you can improve by doing tactics. Of course, only doing tactics is not gonna get you anywhere. You need the whole package of improving your game. But it's a good start. The gym. Well, I'm already at the gym, but it's not the one below my apartment. It's just so annoying because they're being busy for a few months now, just making noise, basically. Yeah, nearby gym is pretty tempting though, because it's just right below. It's perfect basically. But yeah, as I said, at the moment they're just annoying me. It's also 24/7, so don't think I'll be going to the gym at 4 in the night too often. But still, the queen d8, queen e8. And yeah, well, not sure what to do now. Some cool knight stuff, made in 6. Make it look easy. Yeah, queen e8, queen e8, queen d4. That's interesting. But I think there are several ways for black to prevent checkmate. One of them being knight f6. Ah, but then you have knight d6. Not knight f6. Knight sorry, f6 maybe? Ah, then rook e1. Huh, does that work? Is Puriki gonna solve the tactics today? Holy crap. Hey, Warmius. Puriki gonna be the tactic man today. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's just no way for him to protect g7 and save his knight. Just no way. Knight f6 followed by knight d6, double attack on the queen and the rook. f6 is followed by rook e1, hitting the knight and winning the knight. And moving the queen to f8 just drops the knight on e4. This is gonna be a weird day. Holy crap. I guess queen takes e4, protect the knight on f5. Did I miss anything fancy? Nope. Nice. Wait, did he? He didn't even capture anything. He just puts his knight on d5. That's being mysterious. Okay, so this one is difficult, guys. This one is difficult. During the 90 times played. Take on d5. He's gonna take back with the pawn, and he threatens to go d6 check and win the queen. Also because he has some additional bishop c4 move in case I play queen f7, for example. So if we take on d5, pawn takes. Takes the knight, threatens d6. We could go knight c5 there. Hmm. Okay, this one's gonna be complicated. Knight a5. Oh yeah, Bob, if you take on g5, then d6 is coming. Then you're in trouble. Okay, so e takes, c takes, knight a5. So what is the whole point? I mean, for white, well, it seems like we have several ways to, to survive this knight d5 move. This kind of take on d5, pawn takes, knight a5. I think that's wrong, guys. You know why? Because black can what? Okay, guys, I'm gonna answer this guy first. I see the problem, guys. If we take here, pawn takes, knight a5, d6, queen f7, queen takes, king takes, and now d takes c7. What's happening? The rook is under attack, but also the knight on d7 will be taken with check. So that's, I think, why knight a5 is wrong. So I think we should take with a pawn. D takes, go knight c5. Because then we solve the problem. And if he takes on c6, we just take the queen. He can take on b7, but I don't think he gets enough because we can take the rook on d2 as well. Yeah, I think that's the solution. Okay, so knight a5 is tempting, but I think knight c5 is better. And oh, I didn't even check like queen f7 here. Is that a serious option? Or can he just take on c7 and grab at least two rook for two pieces and a few pawns? Why is he dishonest? No. Yay, +5, hooray! Yeah, so knight a5, indeed d6. Take, take. You're in trouble with these pieces here, I guess. Bishop takes d2. Ah, that's the point. +5 is quite sick at this rating, by the way. Well, answer this guy, and then move on. Okay, I guess we're forced to go king f6 because all the other moves are checkmate. Oh, we gotta find a good square for the king over and over again. No, they're not angelfish. I don't think there are like a few 26 plus puzzles, but no 27 plus. Mm, yeah, disappointing. Not sure if they're solvable by us. Okay, so I have a few concerns in this puzzle. Why does this guy doesn't stop bugging me? 5,000 rating. That's sick. This is pretty sick. So what's the material? We're just down a rook and a piece, which means we need to keep some queen sacrifice by white into account. If he can give his queen for our bishop, then he's a happy man. So that's something to keep an eye on. So king f5 looks like the easiest move here because I mean he needs to give check the entire time. If he doesn't give check, then it's over. So he has knight d4, rook takes. Rook b5, right? Rook b5, king g4. I want to play rook b5 after knight d4, rook takes d4. Then it's check. Okay, guys, question. What about king g5? Why isn't that possible? I think the problem with king f5 might be g4 check. This move concerns me a lot. King takes h3. I'm not sure what's happening here, but somehow I don't really like what happens after this. Getting messy. I don't like g4 check. That's the whole problem. Yeah, that's what I thought Arctic was. That's why I like king g5 more. I seriously think g4 is a problem because he can give so many checks and he can somehow get rid of the checkmate threat and bring his pieces, sacrifice a little bit of material, and then he's like okay-ish. So I like king g5 more. Then we have quite an easy road to g4 with no further problems, I think. I'm gonna take with queen on h4. I think you mean h3, but if you take with the queen on h3, I can play f3 and I'm still surviving. I like king g5. Ah, but hold on, he has queen c1 check. That's a big problem. Because next move queen f4 check is coming. We go to g4, then queen g4 check. Yeah, exchange the queens. We go to h5, queen h6 check, and then queen f4 check. Ah, okay, so king g5 is just a mistake. Okay, I guess we have to go. He has to go to e6. I know, but then he has rook check. He takes the bishop. Okay, so that means king f5 is the only move. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, chill. What are you doing? The rook takes knight d4, check. Drops the queen. I guess we'll take with the king. Right. Hey, Chescudo, Casper. So what about g4? Is this so weird? King takes, h3, king takes, knight f4. I was concerned about this line, but it's all winning. Of course, it's all winning. Of course, it is all winning. Okay, this wasn't too difficult. It scared me a little bit though. Well, this is very tempting. For starters. This is very tempting, just very good, just winning. Yeah, sure, you just take my rook with your queen. I guess I'll take it back. Okay, nice. Angelfish, please, please don't Don't talk about that scary stuff. Well, I guess we go bishop b5 check, and we capture the knight on f4. We'll be up a piece. Because now we take the knight, bishop takes c4, and yeah, that's not all too pretty. But bishop b5 just easiest way to win a piece. There we go. Not sure why we even get a point for this one, but hey. Did he took a rook on a1? I guess we're supposed to take on c6. He takes on d1, we take it with check, and then we can take back the rook on d1, and let's count pieces, we will be up a piece. While if we take the rook, he just moves the knight, and we have nothing. So, what's it gonna be? Okay. Lots of stuff happening in this one. We can... I want to go knight e4 because I think it's a cute move. But it doesn't work. It does work. It doesn't. It does. It does work. Okay, knight e4 works. Why? Because if bishop takes, we have rook d1, and he has to go queen e1 to prevent checkmate, so we win the queen. So knight e4, if he decides to move the queen, what we're doing, we're attacking both pieces here, bishop and queen. And they're both protecting the knight on e5. So if we can get rid of one of those, we'll just win the knight on e5. Yeah, we should get some quote bot in here. Is there some command where you can save quotes? Does anyone know? That's always good fun. I always love the quotes. The knight e4. Queen c7 I thought was some concern, but we can just take on g3. We can take the knight because our rook is just defended by the bishop. So queen c7 doesn't really threaten anything. So I think knight e4 is just very good here. I don't see what he can do about it. Saw that one coming. Nice. Give me more powers. What does that have to do with it? Giving you power in the first place was quite a risk. Giving you more? I'm not so sure. Do we take an e6? Then what are we gonna do? I think it's a good move. Because if we try something like rook e1, you can always go rook g6 and defend the e6 knight. And once the e6 knight is protected, there's not really a good way for me to make progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5 against 5 pawns. So I like rook takes e6, king takes, rook e1, check. And next move we take the knight on e7. Then we have two bishops against a rook, and probably a good position as well, because we can go like bishop d6, protect this pawn, and right, brain freeze there, and then we're fine. So I think we should take on e6. Nice. More plus nil. More. Difficult puzzles. No, 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 no. Okay, so if we give check on e2, he goes king h2. And then we need a good move. We can go queen g4, we can go queen d1, we can go... Yeah, that's it. I want to go queen g4. Queen takes b7, I suppose. King g6, knight takes e5, pawn takes. Queen c6, only move. I don't know. Are we gonna get out of the checks? We can walk to... Maybe we shouldn't go... Yeah, we can go back to g7. Black gives check. We can walk away from the checks, get our queen to block the check somewhere. Not so easy. Yeah, 7 on the river, then you might have g4. It would be perfect to stop all his turn. Knight e2, king h2, queen f7, g4. And now the checkmate is pretty far away. Quite difficult for us to get on the h file or the first rank. So that's why I think we should go to queen g4. But I'm not totally sure because the line I just showed, I'm not sure we can get out of the checks. And we're up at knight though, so there should be a way. But I'm concerned there's no way. Oh, take the knight. What? Ah, I win a piece. Jeez. Yeah, you guys are totally right. Queen f7. Yeah. But I just figured out that queen g4 is going to be a draw, so... But this is just a double attack on the knight on h5. Oh well. Guess we go with this one then. Wow, nice. +5 for this one. Crazy. Just so focused on delivering checkmate. I just totally forgot about the knight. I think this is a draw. Is better for white. Holy crap. Ah, king h5. Then you don't have checkmate anymore. That's a lame move. Okay. So we go somewhere else. And I'm gonna go to G7. Check. Now here. Check. So white's winning. That's something I didn't expect. Well, the queen f7 was the move. Nice. Very nice. Well, talking about tempting moves, huh? Yeah, Team F, you might be right, because it's quite unexpected. How is it not going to be knight e3? I guess knight e3, rook d7. I think we're actually supposed to take back on d7. And win the endgame somehow. Hey, Opper. But if we take the queen, I'm concerned that this endgame might be fine for white. I'm really concerned this endgame might be fine for white. If we take the rook, moves the queen somewhere. E2 for all I care, and then we have knight takes f1, queen takes f1. Also, this endgame isn't super convincing. But we have queen d8 maybe, threatening some nasty back rank stuff. Okay, so we can choose for the endgame with the queen against the rook and the bishop, or we can vote for the endgame with the queen and the rook against the queen and the bishop. So I have a bad feeling about the queen against rook and the bishop endgame. But I'm also slightly concerned about the endgame with the extra exchange. Take, here, take, take. Oh, we have queen d8, I like this move. Forcing bishop c2. Then we can go rook d2. I mean, we're very active. We're just very active. Yeah, rook d7. I'm gonna go for rook d7. And just checking that we don't miss any good move here. Like rook d2, if that's gonna work somehow. You can just take the knight. So we should take the rook on f1, I guess. Oh, +4. I'm fast. I don't really like these puzzles because you have to make a choice between two endgames there. Oh, it's a huge difference though. Taking here, check, queen takes, bishop takes. Bishop is always coming back to e4 or rook d1 is coming. This pawn is a problem, so. Let's count pieces. Just equal, right? Yeah, both 5 pawns. We can take on e5. But then he can take on e3, okay. Take on e5. Queen takes, I thought we can just take. Rook takes, go bishop d4. Pin the rook, and we can attack with rook e8, so then we win material, I think. Angelfish, you're just hanging around waiting for me to fuck up somewhere. Nice. And if he doesn't take on e3, then... well, then what? Nice. But the point is, if he goes king f2 or rook e1 to protect, we can always attack him enough times. Now we have the second rook coming to e8. It's winning. Yeah, I'll be there Sunday. I'll be there. It's gonna be busy on Sunday. I hear that already 120 teams are playing. And counting. Well, it looks like we're trapping the queen here. Bishop b2. Queen takes, bishop d4. I had an email about it, yeah. Totally forgot about the email. This is just winning the queen. Just winning the queen. You look at Ron. Take care. I'll try and think of good milk. Reply there. This is just winning the queen. I don't see what else we can try. Nice. Do we just take the rook with check? After king d2, just go back to g2? Is that it? Because if we don't take the rook, he's gonna, I don't know, he's gonna cancel queenside or anything to protect his rook, and then, well, yeah. I mean, let's say we take on f6, and cancel queenside. Yeah, well, and then what? So, and we take here, checkmate in 1, so we don't really have a choice but to go back to g2. Bit lame. A bit lame. Right, so we go queen d6, yes, bishop g1, so I guess we take on d4 first, pawn takes, then go queen d6. And since the g-pawn is pinned, there's no way he can stop queen takes h2 checkmate. No, I don't downvote because 0 points. I downvote because I don't think the X lines were too good. Oh, we can also go queen h5. We can go queen d6 and queen h5. But that is still unclear, Spuriki. Why queen h5, guys? Why not queen d6? Or is there no difference? I don't think it matters, by the way. But after rook takes d4, can he do something else? Maybe he can, but we have no choice really because. Yeah, well, you can go. You can take on h7. Yeah. Sorry, you can go h7 check. Hmm. Does the queen take c3 beep, then bishop h7 check and take on g4? Ah, you have queen h3 check and take on h7. Okay. Yeah, if we move the queen, he always plays bishop g1, so that can't be it. Yeah, so queen d6 or queen h5, always bishop g1, and I mean, okay, let's say we go queen d6, we can then take on d3, but the endgame is not so much better for black. The rooks are quite okay against two pieces in the endgame. So we have to go rook d4. Gives a check. Yeah, so I just need to see the difference between f8 and h8. f8 allows for a lot of more checks, of course, but I have to check it. Huh. Yeah, so h8 looks most logical. Okay. Just making sure. Nice. I want to take on d5 for some mysterious reason. Just bad though. Okay, let me try to look for ideas. Knight h5 is a move. Knight e4 is a move. Is it the move? I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, I agree, Beep. Knight h5 would have been played instantly, but I was not quite sure now. Knight f4 is quite an annoying move. I think he's forced to take with the rook on h5. Take with the pawn and we win the exchange. Want to go very positional, 98, 96. And slowly win the c4 pawn. What else can we try? I don't know. We don't have too many moves here. Yeah, knight h5 is... Okay, so the point is if we get our knight on f4, he's screwed. Because if he takes with the bishop, we take with the pawn, and suddenly this bishop is becoming a monster. And targeting the c3 knight, that's terrible for white. So if we get our knight to f4 and he has to go king c2, then we can bring our bishop, and suddenly his king is in big trouble. I guess he's forced to take with rook on h5, which is quite a logical move anyway. And apparently we have a good position here, but I think it's a terrible tactic. We can go rook f3, rook b3, and try to something there. Yeah, this one's lame. I'm sure we have a good position, but who else were just worse? Right, because of what Beep mentioned. Okay. So actually, we're like defending here. We're just defending our bad position in a way that we just win. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, this rook is hanging. Let's pay attention to that guy first. I guess we want to take on c1. Then we can just take back the knight on e4 and we win a piece. Super lame. That is super lame. Okay, so rook takes c1. Because bishop takes, we take the knight. Lame, but winning a piece. So I guess queen takes. But at least you have some queen c8 check. Not even that special, but something. So Yeah, okay. We should take on c1 anyway. So you want to go for this line? It's quite a funny line. I haven't seen it yet, but very effective. Very effective. It ends here anyway. I guess there are more ways to win. Bishop. Yeah, I was looking at moves like this, which are also good, but queen takes b5 is much easier and much better. Yeah. Okay, this one is quite bad as well. Did it already downvote it? Nope. No, I did. I mean, you just sax the knight out of pure desperation. We only have one move to grab a rook and then grab the knight back, and then you solved it. I mean, not really a tactic. More like a lesson in paying attention. Okay, time to calculate. I guess I want to start with knight takes d4 and play bishop takes d5. Well, rook takes d4, I was slightly concerned because after pawn takes I wasn't sure what to play. But bishop takes allows d3 maybe. Okay, let's calculate a bit without the arrows, because they don't make things easier. So knight takes d4, bishop takes d5. We don't actually have a good follow-up. I'm not so happy with knight takes d4. The rook takes d4, pawn takes d4. I guess bishop takes b7, d3, queen takes e7. Yeah, okay. Take, take. Take. Rook's hanging, bishop is hanging, and we are already up. Not so convinced. Rook takes c2, queen takes e7. Then we have two pieces for the rook. Which is okay, of course. I have two pieces for the rook, but he has a dangerous pawn. We can probably just capture that pawn easily. What about queen takes e7, then just bishop takes d5, yeah? Doesn't solve anything. Okay, let's go for two pieces against the rook. Even though I'm not sure why the computer thinks it will be so good for white. We have no choice, so that makes things a lot easier. Nah, nah. I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad one. I think it's quite okay because you need to calculate, but I don't think the final position is super obvious, better for white. But okay, we have no choice, but let's upvote it. Guess we take on b6, protect the knight, and then we can take the bishop on h3. That looks very logical. We don't really have a choice. Okay, easy peasy. Check, check. Win the knight. Unless he has queen a1. So he has knight b1 as an extra defensive move. Then we can just go bishop e6, I think. First we give check. Knight b1 and then bishop e6. d3, queen, d3, king a2, queen e1. More arrows? No, this will do. This will do just fine. Or is this a good move to start with? No, yes, rook g1. Queen f1, knight d1. Yeah, we start with bishop e6, rook g1 concerns me. Check, knight d1. And yeah, that's what I just arrowed out deep. So these were the same idea then. Ooh, lame. e6 would check. Not sure what line you're talking about. Anyway, it is solved. I guess this check is mandatory. So we can win the queen somehow, but we should be careful of not to get checkmated on the back rank. So let's say, yeah, okay, we just have to be a little bit careful, but we should start with this check. And we go rook e2, he goes king g1, king a3, and then queen b7. That's how we should do it. Queen b7, king g4, queen c8 check, and we take the queen on g2. Or like this. And we also take with check. Not too difficult, but nice. Okay, let's try to get our pawn across over to b1. I like queen a2. That doesn't work. Queen c1 then, followed by queen c4, followed by queen c1. Then also you can play queen e1 if you like. Then rook b7. I guess a check here. That looks scary. The rook b7, rook b1, and then queen e4. That should do it. Yeah, that probably isn't perpetual. Don't believe in the perpetual there. The queen e2 doesn't work because of queen e1. Then we don't really have a good way to continue, so we should go queen e4, attack the rook. And after queen e1, then we can just take the queen. Rook takes, and then we can just push our pawn. The queen e4 looks like the only move here. Now we have no intermediate checks, so we should take the rook, and that's enough. I guess there's no perpetual here. Because you bring your queen somewhere. And now you can just run away, it seems. And you're safe. Okay. Knight c6, knight takes g4, knight takes f7. All interesting, but I think knight takes f7 is the best. Because then after knight takes h6, we can take, and we have checkmate. With queen h8, next move. Knight takes f7 is quite nice, attacking g8, threatening checkmate on both squares. Well, not on h8, but g7. Because we invest a little bit of material, so if he would have gone knight c6, which seems to be the same, he can take the bishop, take the queen, rook takes, and then he has a rook and 2 pieces for the queen, which is, well, enough. So knight takes f7 is the only move here. e5, and now if we take, he might play queen f6. So I guess we just take the queen. Yeah, we have to take the queen. 3 points. He like 28.92. Getting or 29.92. We're getting closer. I like. Never mind. Take that queen. What? Ah, previous position. Lol. Yeah, not this one. This looks easiest. Queen f6. Takes the rook and threatens queen f3 check. Let's see what else we can try. Also, don't see what he can do about it. Nice. You have quite a few options, but this one made sense. Something tells me this shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, Nimzo, that's about right. Are you good at chess? Who, me? Eh, just pretend. Queen b8 check, okay, king h7. Beep is on a roll. Gonna sell t-shirts? b8, king g7. Forcing chess, I like. Check, take. Queen d4. That's good. That's good. Yeah, wins the rook. Me like. Nice one. So rook takes, queen d4 check, and now the king is in trouble. So if he goes king h7, do we have checkmate even? No, I don't know. Anyway, worst case, we can just win the rook and game. And there's no way for him to get away from this attack. There's no safe place for the king. If he goes f6, we can just give a check first. Rook g8. Either way, we're always going to get a rook on g8 and win the rook on g2. I want to go rook h4, queen g6, f5, pawn takes, knight takes d5, attacking the rook and threatening to win the queen, but I'm not sure if it's good. It looks quite good, but not sure if it is. But I think we're just winning a full rook there, so has to be it. Has to be it. Is your training into the highest on leeches? No, it's not. And there's some with 3000 something, I guess. But it doesn't really mean too much deep fog because it's easy to cheat. Just what I'm doing here, I'm cheating as well basically because I'm getting help from other players. The number is it's more like a fun thing to reach this 3000 because you need to put in quite some hours to get there. You don't want to use computer assistance. But it's more the process that's, I think, if you take them serious, that's more important than the actual rating you might get. Yeah, we just take the rook, right? We can't trap the queen somehow. Whoa, +5. That's sick for some exercise you can almost see instantly. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Well, this is also quite tempting. It's not, it's just checkmate in 2. That's checkmate, right? I guess people 21, 24 red. I guess people take the knight too often in this exercise. Oh well, don't care less. Okay, so we should take with the queen on d5. We threaten checkmate, and then we can take the bishop on b6. The reason why we can't take with the bishop is because he can play f4, protecting checkmate threat, taking the queen, and next move he can get his bishop to safety. That's like the important difference here between bishop takes d5 and queen takes d5. That's one. Oh, this wins a piece. It takes rook f6, win the bishop. I get the feeling, by the way, we've had the most difficult exercises already in the past. Just the final 100 points seemed a lot easier. We're not there yet, but I feel like it's getting easier. But f7 is the only move, yeah? I don't see what else we can try. That's nil. That was to be expected. Now, final exercise. Now we have to defend. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, jeez. I hate this one already. Anyway, if we go here, he gives check. Go back, he can also go back. So we have to take. Now it's king h8 or king f6, I think. Or king g8. King f6 looks a bit dangerous, especially because it allows queen f4. He picks up the knight, and he's a happy man for the exchange he sacrificed. King g8 looks a bit dangerous. Why would we send on the open file? King h8, in my opinion, makes the most sense, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess king h8, queen f4, we get queen h4. We can take here, but then we can take the bishop. I guess that makes sense. Is gonna be the final move, guys? I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. Think. No, I don't think. We have no choice. We do have a choice. I'm going to go 95. Then he goes queen f5. 96. It is playable. Bring this knight to e5. This seems the safest though. Just building tension here. Queen h4 is good, yeah? The easiest move here. Okay, guys. How many points? Nice offer. How many points? 1, 2, 3? No points at all? Might be a mistake though. Minus 30 incoming. There we go, guys. Ah! Well, this is gonna be the final move. This is gonna be the final move. No, it's not the final move. Ah! Peaches, you're killing me. Not a final move then. Yay! We did it! 1. That's pretty. 3,000. Nice.